Hey, Wardell. I just wanted to give you some video feedback, and I'm sorry it took me a while to go back and pick some things up. Um, but I wanted to think about it, so I looked at it yesterday, the day before, and I've been thinking about it. It's a great image. That's the first thing that we noticed, and so kudos there. I wasn't sure if this was preferred or not. It does stand out, but you have options. You can have, you know, um, not many options, but they do allow you in Wix to select a couple of different styles for these, basically a color. Um, but I mean, maybe you don't have a lot of choices. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know if you checked it out though. So all good, and it's all linked up to you, and that's perfect. And this worked. Um, might want to reword this. Uh, for inquiries about sessions and pricing, um, reach out for inquiries about sessions and pricings rather than, because I immediately kind of skip over this and go to the instruction, fill out the form, and someone will get back to you. But I want to focus on sessions and pricing. Okay, so maybe cut that down just a little bit. We have another set here, so we only need one set generally, and they should be consistent styles. Okay, but otherwise, this is great page. Um, and everything's clear. Now, the graphic design, well, let's go to your about. In your about, read through this. I think you can take this always off because we already say it once, so that's cool. Let's take that off. And uh, the thing is, you talk about being enrolled in audio production, internet marketing, and digital cinematography. So I just didn't find anything in your bio, in your about, that mentioned so much, graphic design as much, although you have it on your site, examples of that. Um, and you talk about Pro Tools and things like that. So that's one of the things. I don't see anything here up on your homepage about music or audio. Okay, and vice versa, the graphics on your about page. This is okay to have as a drop down because it's not covering content yet. When we hit this, this is an in-between page. So that's not really productive for you. You can have, you know, you can begin because it's an in-between page. So I think I really just want to see your work starting to show up on it. Like you could say portfolio, have posters or performance video, and then you can scroll down. Or or if you're going to do this, there's no reason for scrolling in addition to it. Okay, so it's not only an intermediate page, it's taking us a while to find what we really want, which is this and this. So anyway, you can do that, although I know you have some content here, enough for one page on both of these, and that's good. And it's not overdone, it's not too crowded. But maybe we reduce the scrolling on this page. The other thing you can do to show your work is you can also show case studies. So you could have a case study that shows us your process, how you began. And that's another way to show some of the work that you have done. So we talked about this. This page we want to work on, whether you need this or not as a login, because it's got my wallet, and these are not pages that are active currently. So anything that isn't currently being used needs to be disabled. Not sure you need this, not at this stage. I think if they're reaching out to you, that's going to be enough. There are some options where you can um, have them list what they're interested in, a drop down. Um, but I think that this is going to be enough, um, rather than this. I wouldn't have this right now. Okay. Other than that, it's just really great, really nice and clean. Love it. Loved your uh, photos on both. Somewhere there was another image. Oh, this needs to be removed, right? This is placeholder text. So that can't be there. Maybe the whole thing, because it does cause us to scroll a little bit. Okay. All right. But it's looking good, and just a little bit of tweaks. Same with your mobile. This is working really well. If you go back to this, it's working well. There is a place where and you might want to left align some of this. Once you get to too many lines, the center doesn't work, and this has to come out. All right, but it's going to look great. Great shots and nice layout. All right, good job.